My brain is fried. Thank you. I don't care about the primos. I want the stupid hat. Genshin Impact MOBA is real. Who's making Rainbow Road? Someone's gotta do it for the team. I'm having so much fun right now. Y'all don't even know. Hello, friends and gamers. Now, instead of editing the Genshin special program reaction, I believe it's time for a Twitter scroll edition of a reaction recap for everything that was announced for Luna 2. Now, I'm particularly doing this, it's been like 12 hours, over 12 hours since the special program. So HoYoVerse has had plenty of time to post what they want to post special program. And so I want to take a look at everything, mainly for a lot of the Miliastra Wonderland stuff. I would like to get a closer look at that with anything we can. So this might be a bit of a shorter reaction recap, but I do want to scroll through the Twitter, see what they posted. I believe there's a web event and kind of go from there. This art is insane, by the way. Props to Tomonatsu on Twitter. That is their art. So this was the Primo. This was the Primo. No, this is the for Fates. Fate raffle. But I think it's over. It goes to the 14th. Follow this account and repost with the hashtag. No, I'm fine. All right, so this is something that was posted during the special program. The Miliastra Wonderland Starbound Oath web event is now available. The Miliastra Wonderland is about to open. Complete event missions for Miliastra Wonderland mannequin outfits, which I can't, if I mess up and say main skin at any point in time, or like mainkin, it's because my brain is fried. Thank you. Because that is spelled, like, that is not spelled how like mannequin. I like the spelling. I think it, like, I like it, but I will mess up in pronunciation for that word specifically because it's really close to the name of a band. So Primo Gems are a chance for Amazon gift cards. Is that a Saurian hat? Like a hood hat? Anyways, let's go. All right, we're in Starbound Oath. There's a pre-registration button. Sure. Oh, I should log in. What the hecky? Give me a second. Okay, we're pre-registered apparently. Is this Fontaine music? I think so. But click on the pre-registration button to randomly receive 1 to 8 popularity points. I'm assuming that if you make like realms and stuff, popularity points are like the big thing. So we'll pre-register. Oh, I do agree to have my UID and/or nickname published on the event platform. Apparently, pre-register. All right, I got 1 popularity point. Oh, for the entire server. So it's like a collective thing. All right, guys, you got to go do this. So we've already unlocked 40 free primos. And then there is a little Saurian hat if we have 30 mil pre-registrations, which I think is manageable for Genshin. I don't know what this little Paimon thing is, though. Adorable. Once the popularity milestone is reached, all pre-registration rewards will be distributed via in-game mail after the version Luna 2 update on October 22nd, 2025. So we have a date for that, which is great. So this update will be out before the Halloween hits, which is probably why our first banner for Miliastra Wonderland is witch themed. Next up, your grand adventure in Miliastra Wonderland awaits. Okay, Paimon. Play the minigame, make a Lawa churl, and visit the Miliastra Wonderland community to claim gachapon tickets. So there's gacha outside of my gacha game today. You can also share your invitation link with friends, and when they join your team to help out, you'll get gachapon ticket rewards. I will be linking mine down below, not so I can get gachapon tickets, but you will be supporting my gachapon ticket fund. Joking, but just because I think we all should. I want the hat. I want the Saurian hat. I'm so real about this. I don't care about the primos. I want the stupid hat. That's all I care about. And you know what? We need more people to pre-register. Quite frankly, though, it's been 12 hours since this thing opened. Pre-registration will be hit in a week. Use your gachapon tickets at the gachapon machine to try your luck for Primo Gems, gift cards, and other awesome prizes. All right, it's building mats. When a new or returning traveler links your invitation code, you'll receive Primo Gems as a reward. Okay, let's play Make a Lawa churl. So hold on, wait, maybe we don't do this one first. So follow the Miliastra Wonderland community. Okay, what's the community? Is it just a HoYo lab? It's a Discord? All right, let's do it, baby. Turning off direct messages. Listen, I keep getting too many DM requests from spam bots. I can't do it anymore, guys. I didn't know we had a Discord already. What the heck? I'm doing this in a separate window, but I will like walk you guys through it. Okay, language, America server. What type of levels are you interested in? So this is some of the stuff we're going to be getting. It lists off party, brawl style, TPS, which I actually have no idea what that stands for. I'm going to be so real with you guys. Sports, survival, management simulation, MOBA. Genshin Impact MOBA is real. Asymmetric battle, arena, strategy, and racing. Who's making Rainbow Road? Someone's got to do it for the team. I guess I'm interested in the management sim aspect of it. I love a management sim, but a lot of these game modes are co-op. Strategy, sure. I mean, I'll say party and style as well, just because I'm interested. I will read the server rules. Yeah, I will do that. Oh, there's like account link thing. You got to link your Genshin account. Ooh, I don't know how to do account linking. I'm gonna leave that for me to do after this is over. Okay, but there is a Discord. I am in it. Please don't try to find me. Thank you. Share web event. I'm sharing it right now. Copy link. Boom. Claim. Okay, actually I should probably, let me just write down the share link so I have it for later. But it wants me to do make a Loa-Trail, so we're gonna make a Loa-Trail. Click to draw for a prize. Oh, that takes you back to prize draw. Okay, Loa-Trail. Okay, all right, start game. Oh my God, wait. It's that Zenless event that was like 2448. It's back. I love this. I love this mini game so bad. I missed it. I missed it. Oh dear, we're throwing. See, I never played 2448 as a kid because the numbers like freaked me out. I'm not good with numbers, so anything with like a bunch of numbers stresses me out. And so I didn't play it as a child, and then Zenless did it for an event, and I was like, well, now I gotta, because I'm a content creator for this game, so now I gotta play. I was like, well, all right, fine. I guess we're doing this now. And then I got obsessed. I don't know what I'm doing because I'm not looking at the numbers. I'm just like, ooh, pretty colors. I'm gonna keep doing this. Oh no, we're throwing. I got a 128. I'm having so much fun right now. Y'all don't even know. Thank you so much, Genshin Impact. They did this for me. Oh no, we're throwing. We're throwing again. Oh, maybe not. Maybe okay. 256, baby. My current score is 13 points. What's the leaderboard? 30. Brother. Here I was thinking I was killing it. Oh, we're throwing again. Absolutely. Oh, maybe not. We might be okay. I got scared for nothing. We may or may not be throwing again. This is gonna be the entire video. It's just me like blank staring at this. Literally, I'm like blank, completely blank stare, like locked in. You to get like that high of a score, like 30. How do numbers work? 3,000 plus. You have to play this like for a long time, right? 512, baby. We'll see how long I can go for. Just gonna have like the sped up footage of me playing this in the entire video. Just like the bunch of sped up footage of me playing the 2448, whatever the heck the numbers are. I don't know. I say that and then I start throwing. I got another 128. Sick. I'm literally not even paying attention to what I'm doing anymore. I'm just like, what can we do? Where can I put things to make it work? And you know what? It's been working really well. I'm having so much fun. I wish I was kidding too. I wish I was lying about how much fun I'm having right now, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep playing this. I didn't even know this was part of the web event. I'm about to be doing this until we hit 11 o'clock reaction time. Like, this is just gonna be like what I'm doing for the rest of the night now. Like, because that's the thing, DNA, they have a web event ongoing right now up to the release of the game that is essentially just Doodle Jump. And I got really obsessed with it for a little bit and was playing a lot of it off camera. This might be like even more of an obsession right now. I'm obsessed, but I was obsessed with when Zenless did it as well. Okay, no, we need to lock in. We got too much stuff on the board. Oh no, oh no. Okay, we might be okay. I am girl who is going to be okay. Oh dear, did we just lose? No, I think we lost. I was doing so well. I got to 57. No, yeah, no, end game. We got to end game. Highest score is 57, but I just need to get 30 points to get all my tickets, so... You don't need to go as high as 57. You just need to go to 30 to get all the gachapon tickets. So I don't need to come back to this event, but there is a chance I might. So we go prize draw, and we have 7 gachapon tickets here. This is my invitation code, by the way, if you guys just want to put in a code. GB7UE4AQUN. So I think we can prize draw. Shared Journey mission will be available after the version Luna 2 update on October 22nd, 2025. Stay tuned. Once the event goes live, inviting friends who've already joined your team or linked your code to log into the game will grant you extra Primo Gems and exclusive Miliastra Wonderland rewards. So there's like layers to this one. That's like a little bit, that's like a lot. Anyways, let's do 7 gachapons. What are we getting? Primos, give me Primos. It's Mora. Okay, 8K Mora. I'm gonna skip it. We got building mats. Then we got, what do we got? Primos! 20. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take the Primos. We got more building mats. It's probably all scripted, right? Primo Gems guaranteed in 3 more draws. All right. So there it does tell you your pity. To just tell you the pity for Primos. We have now gotten to Primo Gem Gacha. That is what we've come to. 60. All right. Okay, that's different. Drop rate, there is a very small drop rate for $50 and $20 Amazon gift cards. Very small drop rate. In fact, it's the same drop rate for the gift card for 500 Primo gems, and then it kind of goes up from there. So I got 60 and 20 Primo, so I did pretty good there, if I do say so myself. Then we have the game, and that was the video they showed during the special program, and we've already seen that, so we don't need to watch it again. But that's the web event for Miliastra Wonderland, Starbound Oath. There is a part 2 to it, but I will probably forget to do part 2, unless we do it in a Twitter scroll video like this one. But I really liked that mini game. Forget Miliastra Wonderland. I want this. We're back to silence for me, but there will be music edited in for you. That was Miliastra Wonderland. So then we have the version trailer, Song of the Welcome Moon reprise, and Elegy for Faded Moonlight trailer. But they do have like full text here that we don't get in the special program, right? So this reads, Wayfarer traversing an ocean of sand, why do you linger beneath the moonlight? Weary beast, dragging your worn out limbs, why do you roar to the moonless night sky? Secrets cannot stay buried forever. The moonlight will shine through the tide of history and cast light upon every solitary shadow. So that's pretty sick. I like can't analyze it because I'm not caught up in the story, so I can't be like, this is this character, this is this character, like what this is referencing. We need to get caught up in the story. I'm working on it, by the way. I've also seen some people, I saw somebody point this out, but we get to see the back of Revere's head here, right? And I need to talk about this because I was like, oh my god, is this just HoYoverse being lazy? Or like, is this for real? Because I can't tell. So if you look at the pattern, the way the hair is laid out on the back of Revere's head, the same hair layout for Varka. Yeah. This might be spoilery, I'm not sure, because I don't remember who tweeted it. I did see somebody tweet it out. That is such a like insane thing to notice, but I'm so happy you noticed it because yes, it is, his hair in the back is laid out in the exact same style that Varka's is. So I don't know if it's like a purposeful repetition, like that is done purposely, it's the same hair model, or if HoYoverse was just a little bit lazy, because it looks nice. That's the thing, it looks nice. So I don't know what the reason was. I don't know if that means there is a connection between Varka and Rerir. Do I want there to be a connection between Varka and Rerir? Absolutely. Lore-wise, that would go crazy, but I can't say for certain. I just wanted to point that out because I saw on Twitter earlier today after work, and it was like, oh, that's insane. Oh, wait a minute. So then there was the teaser for our first legendary set. That is going to be like a 5-star. I think 4 stars were called elite sets. And I did say this in the special program video, but I am planning on doing 2 separate patch videos for both the Miliastra Wonderland stuff as well as the actual in-game Genshin stuff, at least at first, to separate the two, because I know at first we're going to have quite a bit of information coming at us for Miliastra Wonderland. But for these videos, like the recaps and things, we're just going to go through everything. When it comes to like patch videos and stuff, I will be separating them in case you don't care about Miliastra Wonderland, or maybe you just only care about Miliastra Wonderland. I'm going to be separating them. I thought about that more throughout the day, and I decided that yes, that's probably a good idea. However, in terms of like reactions and like recap scrolls and things like that, it's all going to be in the same video. Then we had the character anecdote that was shown during the special program for Nephir. The gem scam is what it's called. So she was scamming them. I did think that was what was happening. Now we have our special program recap. So the redemption codes are here as well. These are the 3 here. I don't know if you'll be able to still put them in by the time this video goes up. I would like to get it up before October 13th, but we'll see, because I have quite the backlog. And I'm usually really bad at editing during the weekends. So we have our new character showcase. We got Nephir, 5-star Dendro, rerun for Farina, and then phase 2 is going to be 2 reruns, Arlecchino and Zhongli. I did see another, this is not my joke, but I do want to repeat it because I was scrolling a lot on Twitter while I was at work today, and one of my favorite jokes I think that came out of the special program was that the second half double rerun banner is just, the theme of the rerun banner is father figures, and I laughed in the office. Like that one got an office laugh out of me. So I thought I'd point that one out. It was a good time to point it out. If you're the one who came up with that joke, I applaud you. That was really good. Because it like wasn't even a joke. It was just like you pointed out something that was very correct, actually. Like that was good. It was a good one. See, I watched the special program at like 7 in the morning, so I don't get that. I don't get that content. My brain is like fried. Okay, so we have the new Archon quest, Elegy for Faded Moonlight. I believe we're getting our Act 3 and 4 is what we're getting this time. We have our new boss, the Frost Knight Hera, which, insane name. I'm curious if a Hera is a thing, like with 2 R's, or if that is supposed to be a reference to like the Greek goddess Hera. Could be interesting, because Genshin has referenced Greek mythology before, as well as just like all types of mythologies. So our events that we have, and this was, I actually do want to point this out because in the special program video, I said this feels like 2 different events. It is not. Our flagship event, the Sumeru one, is the same event. I still think it feels very disjointed, but am I gonna love it? Absolutely. I love a Sumeru event. I loved Sumeru. I really did. Like, Sumeru was the last Archon quest that I did like up to date with. I did it as it was coming out. And I think there was a reason for that. I think I really, really liked Sumeru, and Fontaine and Natlan just didn't live up to that standard for me. Fontaine didn't. And so I kind of fell off a little bit, and then when Natlan released, I wasn't caught up. So I'm still kind of trying to catch up with that. And it's not even that Fontaine was bad, because I have finished Fontaine at this point. I'm doing Natlan right now. And it's not even that Fontaine was bad. I just don't know if it hit the notes I wanted it to hit, if that makes sense. I still think it was really, really good, but it wasn't my favorite. I still think Sumeru holds that place in my like ranking of Archon quests. It still was good though. Like, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't my favorite. But I think that was also because of some of the gameplay. Like, I ended like the trial gameplay I didn't really like. So that was a Fontaine thing. So version Luna 2 will feature events such as Ruins Exploration, Fieldwise Center, which is the flagship event with Layla and the gang. Then we have Dance Dance Dynamic Disco. This is the like call and response rhythm type gameplay, which is, we had a similar event in Zenless Zone Zero, the Bang Boo New Year's one a little whiles back. It's that gameplay. Like to a T, just with people and not bang boos. We also have Saurian Sojourn, which I believe that is the puzzle gameplay. That's the event that has puzzle gameplay where you run around as a Saurian. Lastly, we have Overflowing Abundance, extra drops for your domains, the standard, the usual. But doing the flagship event will give you a free constellation for Kale, or a free copy of Kale if you don't have her yet. But actually, no, it will be a constellation because Kale is a free character, a free 4-star character that you get upon doing Sumeru. Like, I think as soon as you do Sumeru and or get up to a certain point in Spiral Abyss, you might not even need to do Sumeru. She didn't release, and it wasn't like a Spiral Abyss reward until Sumeru released, obviously, because Sumeru also gave us Dendro. But yeah. Oh, you get a free Kale constellation, as well as Primo Gems and many other rewards. We have our new weapon. I love this catalyst so much. I love the cat. It makes so much sense. Reliquary of Truth 5-star catalyst. This is going to be Nefer's best in slot. And then we have a little bit of information on Miliastra Wonderland. So after the version Luna 2 update, travelers can click on Paimon's menu in the top left corner, or use the quick access button in the top right corner to enter the Miliastra Wonderland module and start their journey. They did also say something in the special program about like a crystal ball after doing a certain part of, was it Arlecchino's character story quest? I'm not sure what the like lore relevant, the proper like canon reasoning of how we can get into this Wonderland was, but they do make it available to all players. The only unlock requirement is to, they said in the special program that it was this part of the Archon quest and unlock wishing, but I think they happen at the same time. Technically, like you'll unlock this the same time you would unlock the banner system, but I don't think unlocking wishing is a prereq to doing this. They just happen at the same time. So I did want to point that out. I don't think, because in the special program, they did say that you had to unlock this and like do this part of the Archon quest and unlock the wish banner. I don't think that is true. I think they just happen at the same time. So like technically you have to do it first, but that's because you have to unlock this and do the wish thing because it like guides you through. The game guides you through it. You can't not do it. So it just says to complete related quests in the Archon quest prologue Act 1, the Outlander Who Caught the Wind to unlock. So they did again mention this in the special program. Basically, you go to Jean's office, talk to her a little bit, you get the wish banner, and then you can go to Miliastra Wonderland. So it's probably under an hour of gameplay, I would think. It's probably like between 30 to 60 minutes of gameplay in order to unlock Miliastra Wonderland, which for some people that's going to be really annoying. People that just want to get to Miliastra Wonderland, like, you know, people coming over from things like Roblox, Infinity Nikki, stuff like that, are really just want to get to, they're just gonna want to get to Miliastra Wonderland. So that might be annoying for those players. However, I started Genshin under it was so popular in 2020 that I was like, all right, 2020 and 2021, because I don't think I started playing until 2021, but it was like earlier in 2021. And so I was like, all right, this thing has been popular for like 6 months now or something. I gotta give it a try. And I was hooked from I saw that first cutscene. It glitched on my PC because it wasn't a PC, it was a MacBook I was playing on, like bootleg Windows copy. Like it kept glitching, but I was still like, whoa, this is sick as hell. So I think that this is gonna get a lot of new players into the game. And it's like you come for the Roblox obbies and stay for whatever our conquest has got going on, quite frankly. I think it hooks you, it does. But like it's going to bring in new players, but then also it's going to bring people back to the game, I think. Especially I can see people who got really into Infinity. If you're an Infinity Nikki player and are looking for a new game to play, you might just want to come back to Genshin, because this might be for you. Because I've heard quite a few gripes with Infinity Nikki in like the less than year it's been available. If you're still griping about Infinity Nikki, you might just want to come back to Genshin at this point, quite frankly. As I just realized that they tweeted something as we're sitting here. The Wonderland mannequin, so this is what our characters are going to look like. I wonder if this is the default outfit. Why are we sailors? The mannequins, though, are the embodiment of the Traveler's Will in Miliastra Wonderland. Interesting how, because I feel like Lumion and Ether, those character models, are so expressive, whereas the mannequins, at least in these screenshots, aren't, and they feel very dark in comparison to, if they're the embodiment of the Traveler's Will, does that just mean we're really sad inside? But also we can customize them. The base ones with the blue hair and like there's like no light in those eyes. Why do they have no light in their eyes? Travelers can adjust their appearance at any time though. So you can really change how you look at any time, which is really cool. Travelers can choose their favorite sets or components in the dressing system to freely mix and match, and after completing their selection, they can also customize a unique avatar. So basically we'll be able to take a picture of our mannequin, and I believe we can use it as our avatar across the entire app, which is going to be insane. I could have my VTuber in-game. I've always made jokes about how if I was a Genshin Impact character, like if my VTuber got ported into Genshin Impact, I would be a gimmick 4-star character whose whole bit, I would probably be, I'm betting on Cryo or Animo, but I'd be a gimmick 4-star character, most likely Cryo. My whole thing, I'd have like a Natlin-esque fancy movement mechanic. It would be ice skates. That would be my whole thing. Because my entire schooling career, even after I stopped competing, that was all people knew me for, was the fact that I was a competitive ice skater. And so this was after I stopped competing as well. So I'm convinced that if I was in Genshin, that would be the whole bit. It would be a gag the entire time. That's all anyone knows me as, is the ice skating one. Even though I had like a million different things going on. Like, that would be my character. And now we can make that a reality. Anyways, the lobby. I hit my microphone. I got so worked up on that one. So travelers can freely match into the public lobby, and after reaching a certain Wonderland level, travelers can also choose to create their personal lobby. I do think that is a mistake immediately going into this. The bit here, after reaching a certain level, I think, because there's going to be quite a few people coming over from Roblox who immediately want to create worlds, and they're not going to be at the level yet. I don't know what the prereq for doing in creating a world in Roblox is. I've not played Roblox in it's probably 15 to 20 years since I've last played Roblox. I did play it when they did the Star Rail collaboration for half an hour for a video for a gag. All right. But I have not touched Roblox since. So I know nothing about what's going on over there. So I don't know the prereqs for like building a world or a game or anything. But I do think there's going to be people who come over and immediately want to get started. But I guess making it so that you have to reach a certain Wonderland level does make it so you have to, I guess, learn how the game works and how the components work before you're able to build something. So that could actually be good. I kind of give them that. It depends on what the certain Wonderland level requirement is. We don't know that yet. After opening the popular Miliastra Wonderland page, you can select and play your favorite Wonderland stages. I'm very excited for this part, the select and play your favorite Wonderland stages. I am imploring all of you, once Luna 2 drops, if you either make a stage or find a stage that's really, really cool, either email it to me or like at me on Twitter, DM me on Twitter. I want to cover as many of these as possible, because something with Roblox that I give it a lot of credit for is it's a lot of people's first foray into game dev, which I think is really, really cool. Like, there's indie game devs that got their start in Roblox. In fact, there is indie game devs on Roblox creating these insane things that you can't even tell are Roblox with Roblox's game platform system. So I do feel like we'll see something over time, not right away, but over time we're definitely going to see something very similar with Genshin. And I said this morning while watching the special program, but like, the Genshin devs have said they want this game to be around for 5, 10, 20 more years. And if we get that far, there's going to be people in 5, 10, 20 years who are like, oh yeah, I got my start in game dev. I learned I love game dev and want to make a game from Genshin Impact's Miliastra Wonderland. This is going to be some people's first foray into that, just like it is with Roblox. So as someone who covers a lot of indie games already, and I said this, I just recorded the Star Rail window shop. I love supporting indie artists in any regard. I've said this in the merch video. I will spend a ridiculous, I really will spend anything at Artist Alley. If there's something I like in an Artist Alley, I don't care what you're pricing it at, I'll probably buy it. So it's a similar bit here. I love covering indie games. I love amplifying those creations and those voices. So I want to do the same thing here, especially because this is gonna be a lot of people's first games that they make. And I think that's really cool. So I'm very excited for Miliastra Wonderland. I probably won't create public lobbies. Like I'll make my personal one so I can have a little realm to go into, and I'll probably make a video on that. Especially because I'm probably gonna make it specifically so I have cute shots for videos. Like I'm probably gonna make it specifically so I can take screenshots or like short videos to put on loop and use it for the background of videos. I'm not even kidding. That's what I'm excited for my personal lobby to do. I'm so excited. I'm not even joking. I'm mainly excited to play other people's stages. I think it's gonna be really fun. But I'm very excited for Miliastra Wonderland. I'm excited also for my little pit crew. I've seen people comparing the character creator they showed off to pit crew, which I think is really funny because that was also my first thought this morning. I don't know if I voiced it, but immediately I saw it and I was like, oh my god, Genshin Impact pit crew. So very exciting there. I retweeted a fan art of making Scaramouche in the in the character creator like it's pit crew, and I retweeted it, so it's on my Twitter profile, but it was so funny. I'm like, yeah, that feels right. That feels really right. So that was the special program recap. I think we're getting close. So then there is the Luna 2 preview. So let's click in there. There's no music on this one. Interesting. They have the cloud download link here. I should probably look into, I don't want to play my games in the cloud though. That's a lot of work. Anyways, I don't think I've ever been on the preview website in like a while. It's been a while. We have Nefer and her weapon. There's the event calendar. So we'll go over some of the dates. I'm gonna like speed run them because I am then also going to add this to my recording schedule. I have to do that. Make sure you do that because I've been really bad about, usually when I go to edit a video, if there's dates for things and I go over them, it's because I want to add them to my schedule while I'm editing. And I've been really bad about doing that recently. So can't be bad about that this time. So the patch is going to start on October 22nd, the end of this month. And that will be the first day for the Nefer event wish. Looks like we only have the first half calendar right now, which would make sense to a certain degree. Yeah, we only have the first half calendar. Or do we? Usually they're better about saying which one goes where. Although to temper thyself and Journey Fart ends on December, because I guess we'd be getting a patch at the end of, how long is the patch? 6 weeks usually. So opening a calendar. Hold on, I'm opening my calendar. Is this gonna end the week of Thanksgiving? I really hope it. No. Yes, it might. Oh god. All right, so 22nd, 2, 4, 5. It's a really good chance this patch ends like on Thanksgiving in America. So I guess that means I'll be off work a day, but I know I'm going to family for Thanksgiving this year, so that could be a problem. I'm going to family and they live like 30-40 minutes away. So if the Genshin patch video is late, it's not because I was slacking again. It's because I was stuck an hour away at family's house. Which, yes, family's important, but like, my Genshin patch, Luna 3. So I'm trying to figure this out. The 22nd is a Wednesday, by the way. So I think technically for us American friends, it's going to be the 21st, and I have a concert that night. You've got to be kidding. I'm going to see 17 that night. What the heck? So the Luna 2 patch videos, because I'm going to be doing two, are also going to be late. And it's not because I'm slacking. It's because I bought 17 tickets like 4 months ago, and I'm not giving those up. You will pry them out of my cold, dead hands. So we're going to be late to Luna 2. God, I didn't even realize that because the 22nd, which I actually have a meeting on the 22nd as well. So like I have a lot of things happening that week, which is going to suck for me. But catch me in my meeting playing Genshin Impact. Meetings, because I have back-to-back like multiple days this week. That week have meetings. Awesome. So if that's the 22nd, then if we're speculating here, I believe, and I'm just going off of like a 6-week patch cycle, which sounds about right. Because this ends on the 1st of... Actually, it might be longer because the 1st of December is a Monday, which would make sense if the December 2nd was going to be the date patch. So we might be good. We might be good there. I have no idea how long this patch is, guys. But if we're... I can't tell you how long Nefer's banner is. Overflowing Abundance starts on the 20... okay. It's not a 6-week patch. The last day of the patch is going to be the December 2nd. So, doesn't end during American Thanksgiving, guys. Crisis averted, at least one of them. because Overflowing Abundance goes until the 1st of December. So then hypothetically, our next Miliastra Wonderland banner as well, it will probably be winter themed. If this one is Halloween themed, we're getting it right before Halloween hits. The next one's probably going to be winter themed for Luna 3. But this Overflowing Abundance will start on November 24th and go until December 1st. Ruins Exploration Fieldwise Center is not starting during the first half of the patch. In fact, this would make me assume then the second half of the patch will be starting on November 7th, which November 7th is a Friday. So that actually probably means the second half of the patch is going to start on Wednesday, November 5th or Tuesday, November 4th if you are in the US because of the time difference. But if you are not in the US and you're ahead of the US, so Asia, Europe, etc., it'll be starting on the 5th for you. Europe is a bit on the fence. It depends, I think, where in Europe you're at. But the Ruins Exploration Fieldwise Center event, this is the flagship event, will be going from November 7th to November 24th. I'm going to assume then with that, it's not a super long event because it's not happening for a full half of the patch. It's ending quite early. I would think it actually ends before American Thanksgiving. It ends like the week of, but right before. So I actually think I think they probably should have extended it a week, quite frankly. I know Genshin is not based in America, but I think it would have made sense, hypothetically, for them to extend that out a week, just because a lot of American players are most likely going to be playing it during their Thanksgiving break window. Like a lot of American players would probably be playing it then. So I do think that's a little bit of a mistake on the devs' part. I think maybe extending it out would have been a good idea, but it's fine. We'll get it done. It's probably not that long. I can probably get it done in like 3 videos, which is unfortunate because I was looking forward to a nice long 7 to 9 hour Genshin Impact event, quite frankly. Sorry and Sojourn will start on October 24th and go until November 3rd. And then Dance Dance Dynamic Disco will start on November 17th and go until November 26th. So that one you can do during Thanksgiving, my American friends. Starbound Oath is the web event that we'd already looked at. Stygian Onslaught will start, the new cycle will start on October 29th. So the very end of this month. Happy Halloween. You have some endgame horrors to attend to. And that will then end on December 2nd. The Artful Odyssey web event, which we will probably have to do another Twitter scroll for, and I will get that on the schedule, starts on October 22nd and ends on December 3rd. And then we also have To Temper Thyself and Journey Far. I don't know what this is. We can click on it. It has started. This started today on September 10th, and then will be ending on... No, oh my god, my brain... This has been going on for a while. This started on September 10th. Like, wait a minute. It's not September. This started September 10th and will be ending on December 1st. So that's right up to the end of this patch. And then our permanent events are still pretty ongoing. We don't have dates on those, so we're not going to really look at those too heavy. But that's the end of the page. So let's see what this To Temper Thyself and Journey Far is, because this has been ongoing. Is this in-game? Yeah, open HoYo play. That's in-game. Okay, never mind. This is reaction recaps do not go in the game. We don't go into the game. So this is going to be our event calendar. I believe then it is for the full duration of the patch. Everything's just kind of placed weird. So yeah, definitely pay attention to the shorter time span on that flagship event though. It only goes for about it goes for about 2 full weeks. But with like the extra tacked on like weekend time, it's like 2.5 weeks. So pay attention to that because that does feel quite short for a flagship event, but Genshin flagship events have gotten much shorter than they used to be. Like I said, back in my day, I had to sit for like 7 to 9 hours to get a Genshin event done. And those were like Sumeru events. So we'll see how this handles. We'll see how this holds up to the OG Sumeru events. Happy to be back, but we'll see. Then we have, this was a preview website. They posted this while I was recording. New line emojis with Risley, Sidwin, and Clorand. They are cute. I believe they did a Samsung phone collaboration with this like rocker Risley look. So that's where this is kind of coming from, and also why it's on Line specifically, because Line is very popular in Korea. It is a Korean company. So Samsung. I think I say that because I believe the phone collaboration is South Korea specific. I don't think you can get it in the US. You might be able to, but I'm not certain on that because there's been very little marketing for it in the US, if that is the case. So that's why that is the way it is. That's why it's new emotes for Line Messenger specifically, I would assume. but they're actually not out yet. They're out at the time this video will go up, but at the time of recording, they're not out yet. And then we have reached the end of the Twitter scroll. A little productive Twitter scroll. That is why I wanted to do that. I wanted to see what information we could get out of this. I do think that there will be more information. In fact, they even said there would be more information coming shortly in the next couple of weeks here. But for now, this is all we got for the new version. I just wanted to take a closer look at some of the things, talk a little bit more in depth. And, you know, I'm a lot more coherent at 10:58 at night. So I wanted to take a better look at things a little bit more in depth after I was awake more, before I go to sleep, as opposed to right after waking up, like we did with the special program this morning. So that is that on that. I must now prepare myself for 11 o'clock reaction time, and then I will probably go to sleep. Luckily, I had plans for this entire weekend, but because of safety concerns, they kind of got canceled. So, yeah, I get to bum it at home, and I'm kind of excited for it. Much recording. But like I said, that's it. I will have a decent amount of the stuff linked down below. Please pre-register for Miliastra Wonderland so I can get the stupid Saurian hat. I want it really bad. Thank you. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more, and hit the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. Let me know in the comments down below what you are most excited for going into Luna 2. I do think it's Miliastra Wonderland. I'm not even gonna lie. I knew nothing. I forgot about Miliastra Wonderland. I said that this morning. I forgot about it. So when it was just kind of like thrown into the special program this morning, I was like, oh my God. And so I'm really excited for it. I'm excited to get into it and kind of like dive into it a little bit, dig into it, because there's gonna be a lot of information. I think I'm probably gonna have some mixed feelings because there's gonna be things. It looks like the best way I can describe it is it looks like a mix of Roblox and Infinity Nikki, but in Genshin. And all the Hoyo games are tweeting, so I must wrap this up so we can do some reaction time. And I might have to do some scrolls there as well, but I'm really excited. I'm excited. So yeah. As always, I hope everyone here is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all in my next video, which could be an interesting one because I had to like pause for 30 seconds because as I was sitting here, I got an idea for something and now I need to go implement that. So I'm gonna go do that. Bye guys!